I wanted to talk with you about an investment idea that you can follow no matter where you're located, as long as certain principles apply to you to make profit and pay 0% taxes on the profit that you generated. This is a system that's probably interesting to digital nomads, to expats, to investors living in foreign countries. So if you are looking for a way to generate an income, for a way to invest in an asset that could potentially appreciate in value and pay 0% taxes, when you sell the asset for a profit, then this video is definitely for you. The option that I want to discuss with you in today's video is investing in precious metals in the United Kingdom. And what I want you to know here is that the United Kingdom has a very interesting profit tax exemption, or a way for you to pay 0% capital gains tax when you invest and sell certain products. And we're talking about precious metals here. And the UK government has defined legal tender as, assets that you can sell for a profit and not pay taxes on it. So any kind of legal tender that is considered legal currency, is something you can buy and sell for a profit and not pay taxes on it. And we're talking about half an ounce Britannia coins, 1 ounce Britannia coins, any coins that are manufactured by the local mint that's legal currency. You can buy and sell that for a profit and pay 0% taxes on it. How many countries have that? Not too many. But it's an interesting option because let's assume you're living in a country like Thailand. You're a resident of Thailand, you're a tax resident, or you've worked there, whatever the case is, you're living in Thailand, and the good thing about being there is that offshore income is not taxable. You can earn, let's say, 100,000 a year offshore, have it shipped to Thailand and not pay taxes on it, simply because the Thai government says, we don't care about the offshore income that you bring with you into our country, we're not going to tax you on it. So it's a much more appealing deal. And that's why a lot of people live in those countries, because, they can really, gain huge tax breaks when living there. And Thailand is not the only country. You can go to Malaysia. You can, be on an entrepreneur visa. You can be on the Malaysia My Second Home. You can be on some kind of spousal visa. Doesn't matter. You can be a resident and you can have income from abroad, that you ship over to Malaysia, and you don't pay taxes on it. Why? Because the Malaysian government does not charge overseas income. This is a very inclusive deal. It's a great deal. And if you find a country like that, and obviously Thailand and Malaysia are just two, examples. There's a bunch of countries where this applies to in Europe, Eastern Europe, a bunch of countries in Africa, a bunch of countries in Latin America. You can do it in so many places. And that's why it's so attractive, for people to invest in precious metals or in anything overseas where they know I can sell this for a profit a couple of years later, live in the country where I'm located right now and not pay taxes on it because of the great tax break offered by the foreign government. All right, I want you to know a couple of things that are really important to understand before you can invest and make money from precious metals in the UK. First of all, you need to understand spreads and premium. Premium is basically the markup. If you invest in precious metals and you use a dealer, then they're going to charge you because they need to make money. They're a business. They're selling you the precious metals. And how it works is that, let's say an ounce of gold is currently, valued at $1,500. Let's say the spot price for an ounce of gold is $1,500. Now, spot price is the paper money price, the price on the stock exchange. For every physical ounce of gold, there's roughly 100 ounces of paper gold, in future contracts. So let's say it's $1,500 an ounce, and the price of the physical gold is always tied to the price of the non-physical, the intangible gold. So if it's $1,500 and your dealer in the United Kingdom charges a 5% premium for one of their bullion products, let's say the 1 ounce Britannia coins, then you would pay the $1,500 plus the 5%, meaning we're talking $1,575 is what it would cost you to get an ounce of gold. So the $75, the 5% is the dealer's commission. And spread is the difference between the buy and sell price. So there's also got to be a difference because the dealer needs to make sure they're protected. And how you can reach the smallest spread, meaning the smallest difference between buy and sell price, is when you invest in products that have great liquidity. And such products in the United Kingdom are the half-ounce Britannia coins and the 1 ounce Britannia coins. Again, it is the case because it is legal currency, it is legal tender, and that's what most people invest in because they're like you. they want to avoid paying taxes, even if they live in the UK, if they're British and they live in the UK, and they want to avoid paying any capital gains tax, they're going to buy the legal tender because it's going to appreciate in value. They're going to sell it for a profit, and the British government is not going to tax them because it is a tax exempt product. So that's a really great way, not just for foreigners investing in the United Kingdom, foreigners that are living overseas, but also for British citizens. They want to take advantage of this tax exemption rule. It's also great because you can store the bullion at the dealer. So let's say you buy 100 coins, and you end up paying $150,000 for them. You're going to store them there, and the good thing is, you're going to pay a very small storage fee. For gold, it's typically anywhere from 0.5% to 1%. It can even be lower than 0.5%. I've paid as little as 0.27%, of the total value of the gold, to the dealer for insurance and for storage fees, because it needs to be insured, it needs to be stored, and for that the dealer charges a very small fee. Let's say you have $150,000 worth of gold, and the dealer charges you 0.5% for the storage. You're going to pay $750 per year, which sounds like a lot of money, but it really isn't, because you have such big volume. You have like 100 ounces of gold. The gold is going to appreciate more than 1% per year for sure. So you're always going to make money with this transaction, and it's really good because you can store it at the dealer. So you're going to buy it, make sure you buy the legal tender products, because you can sell it back easily. The dealer is going to take it back, for a very good price. Why? Because they have high liquidity. Many people want to buy it. They buy and sell very often. So even for them, charging very, low premiums and just having a very small spread is profitable, because it's a high volume business. They make a ton of money anyway. They want to have one product that sells better than the other. And by focusing on the product, that has the biggest liquidity and where they know people are not going to pay taxes in it, they just know they're going to make more money doing it this way. What do you think about this 0% capital gains tax option? Are you currently invested in precious metals or any other assets for this matter? Leave a comment below and let us know. Subscribe now and turn on alerts to never miss any of my future nomadism, dating, and business advice videos. I highly recommend that you grab a free copy of my latest ebook, The Nomad Elite Income Booster, your go-to guide for creating passive income streams using the internet. All you need to do is click on the link below the video. And if you got some more time left, check out these videos. Thank you for watching.